You're listening to Quantum Childhood, a Tales from the Loop actual play podcast presented by Geek at Arms. My name is Brian, I'll be the Game Master. Let's introduce our players.
Well, hi, I'm Jacob. I play Kevin, the popular kid, who's like 13 or something.
Hi, I'm Christian. I play Enzo, the weirdo, who's 14 years old.
I'm John. I play Jomar Smith. I'm the rocker kid, about 14 years old.
I am Jacob, and I play Cody, the hick.
So my character's name is Mo. She's 12 years old. My name is Yolanda.
My character's name is Billy Jacobs. He's a 14-year-old troublemaker. And my name is James.
This is episode 12 of the 4 Seasons of Mad Science. I, Wagner, Part 1. Spring is the best time in Boulder City. You can ditch your hooded sweatshirt and start wearing shorts again, but it almost never rains, so there's no reason to keep inside. And the summer's blazing heat still sits on the horizon, a scorching threat yet unfulfilled. As if to prove how wonderful it all is, vacationers on spring break start swarming through the area, often on their way from Las Vegas to Lake Mead. The city seems to double in population for those few weeks, bringing a different sort of life to your city's desert streets. And being that it is spring, the spring formal is upon you. We're going to start with some everyday life scenes in the days leading up to the dance.
How did I escape from that alien? Or was I supposed to listen to that whole thing?
Yes. No, we should start actually a little bit before the everyday life scenes. Because you wake up in the hospital.
Oh, okay. Classic. Standard Kevin.
So when Kevin wakes up, who's there?
Oh, well, obviously my parents. I would hope maybe my friends, but I don't know,
Is any of you guys want to be there when Kevin wakes up?
Yeah,
I was tempted to be there with the razor shaving, trying to shave his eyebrows or something. Like, no,
You're waiting.
I didn't do anything.
You're waiting for my parents to leave.
Yep. I was like, I wasn't going to do nothing.
I'd like to be there as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Billy
I
will
think
come
it might be.
along.
Yeah, the whole gang's taking shifts,
Everybody's there then. All right, so Kevin's eyes flutter open, and all of you are there. You've been chatting together, and you see that he's waking up. And Kevin, from your perspective, you're awaking in an unfamiliar place. You're in weirdly uncomfortable clothes, and it's really bright in here. And for some reason, all of your friends and your parents are in the room.
Oh.
Take it away.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm like, uh-oh. Do I still have all my toes? Because I see Cody there.
A quick inventory of your digits reveals that all of your fingers and toes are intact. Your skin still feels kind of itchy and a little tight, like as if you'd had a sunburn.
And I still can't believe that that's the first thing that you're worried about.
I need to be all here to encounter the world.
See, you're not asking the right questions. You're asking if you still have all your digits. What you should be asking is if any of these jerks drew a kiss mask on your face with a Sharpie.
There you go. This guy knows what he's talking about.
I'm a trusting soul.
Oh, you sweet, dear summer child.
You know that prank in which you have a bowl of water and while the guy is sleeping, you put the hand on the bowl of water?
Oh, yeah.
No?
Kevin, I lean forward and I give you the Il Cornuto.
So Kevin's like rubbing his head and being like, oh, oh man, I must have had the aspirins, the hard stuff. I'm like, where am I? To no one in particular. Because everybody's still fading in here.
The hospital.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Which hospital?
We redecorated your room.
What's the name of the hospital, guys? I don't live here.
I don't remember.
We'll call it St. Francis Hospital. It's Catholic.
Every town's got a St. Francis.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
No, okay. How'd I get here?
We're not really sure. How are you feeling, man?
I mean, I guess I'm okay. I'm slowly saying this as I'm taking stock. I realize my body's all there as far as I can tell. I run my mouth around my teeth. I mean, my tongue around my mouth to make sure all my teeth are there. Because,
I feel like I should make a comment about Osiris at this point, but I'm going to just let that pass.
I don't get that reference. That must be an 80s thing.
You can look up Osiris's myth later.
Oh, the myth. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's not bring that up.
Hey, Kevin, it's really good to see you still have your eyebrows, dude. That's great.
Oh, thanks. I rub them to make sure they're real and not like Sharpie.
I mean, yes.
Well,
Not to take too much credit, dude, but I carried you out of there. I'm just glad you're okay.
out of where?
And yeah, the doctors couldn't figure out what that slime was. So,
Dude, Cody's our
some
hero,
weird stuff.
man. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna have to wait till my parents leave the room to ask my other questions.
And don't worry, the xenomorph was only on you for like 5 minutes tops. I mean, so it shouldn't be anything wrong, any side effects. You'll be fine.
That's R-rated. He hasn't seen
parents-
that.
Your parents hug you effusively, then go out to talk to the doctors.
Okay. Okay. Real talk. What about the aliens?
Dude, what was it
Wait,
about?
aliens? Slow down.
What,
We only
Bruno?
saw one.
What?
Well, you missed some good portal action. But
Yeah, man. I got abducted by aliens. Went to like planet of the aliens, and was abducted. Very abductive. I met an alien.
I mean, we got that.
Wait a minute.
You
Did
got
they do
very
any
abducted.
experiments?
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
So we be worried?
experiments up the what hole.
no, not any math tests as far as I know. Yeah, you guys didn't. Was I the only one who went to this planet?
I have no idea what you're talking about, man.
we only know you went to an office that we
Yeah.
found you in a broom closet, essentially, kind of bedroom, and
What?
so maybe you're just tripping in the
I
time.
did have some aspirin. Who?
It's strong stuff.
Yeah.
Give me like the 50-cent version of what happened with the other alien.
Oh no, you're going to need at least $1.25.
If I had my own clothes,
I suck at
maybe.
rapping, so
I feel like if we learn something is that aliens don't like cold cuts.
What?
yeah, you missed out on some cold cuts. I mean, it was
No, I don't think that was an
Makes
alien. I
sense.
think that was just a normal monster.
Dude,
I'm a monster?
was alien to me.
All you really know is that particular alien doesn't like cold cuts.
Yeah, let's not stereotype.
I mean, who knows how many of them are out there? I mean,
Yeah.
we got to be PC in this day and age.
I didn't
That's
see a subway. I mean, the subway, if subway exists at that point.
No.
Alien subway.
But it was really cold there. Assuming it was a planet and not like underneath the town.
How did you escape, man?
I got vomited on by an alien, and then I wake up here.
Oh, so the classic way.
Oh. I'm going to
Lovely.
pretend I didn't hear that.
I want to pretend to.
Because I was covered in that stuff as I carried you out.
Ew.
I hope you
maybe-
burned those clothes.
What?
I will now.
Is my jacket okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be
That's
okay.
what matters.
Maybe.
We hope it's okay.
There's no hope. You don't want a doctor to say, I hope you're going to get better. Okay, so what's going on? How long was I out?
Oh,
How long
it
was he out?
Yeah.
2
From
weeks.
your perspective, he was unconscious for about a day.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, man, it was at least like 4.5 days.
great. Did I miss that test?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah. He said that he was going to send you a note to your parents to have you retake it.
Oh. Wait, but you can give me the
What?
answers.
I flunked it. Sorry.
Oh.
You don't want my answers.
Well, I guess we can redo whatever grade we're in again.
You know what? I got to retake it too, man. We'll just take it together. We'll figure it out.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm just glad you're back, man. We missed you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I just can't remember much of the last 3 weeks of my life, man. But I'm sure it'll wear off. Did any dogs die? I mean, get involved in this?
Oh, thankfully not.
I don't think so.
You have an obsession there.
What are you talking? Okay.
I do want to hear everything about it. When you're back to your normal self, let's huddle over my sketchbook. I want to sketch everything you saw.
Oh,
That'd be
good
cool.
idea. Good idea. Is Mrs. Peabody okay?
Yeah, she's been asking about you.
Oh,
No.
gotcha.
But she was worried, but,
Yeah.
she'll be happy
In her
to see
own
you.
special way.
Yeah. I mean, she calls me corn, but I think that's her way of saying she loves me. Okay, well, I mean, that's all
Yeah.
Kevin needs to know. He's alive. Everything seems
Right.
okay. He skipped that test.
Yep.
Everything's great.
Well, that being the case, we'll come back to your everyday life scene around the horn. So let's move on to Jomar.
Okay,
It's
so this is
been-
our Go ahead.
It's been a few weeks since the events that we just heard about. Not a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
Is this morning, afternoon, or evening?
It's totally up to you.
All right, so I come in. I actually, it's Saturday, and I slept in just a little bit. Didn't really mean to, but it's Saturday morning, and it's kind of like brunch time, and so I come in kind of staggering and bleary eyed, and my parents are there, and they've already eaten, and they didn't wait up for me this time, but they're not mad at me for oversleeping. So I just kind of come in and, hey guys, how's it going? Sorry I overslept. I didn't mean to miss breakfast. Is there anything left?
Oh, yep, we saved you some pancakes.
Oh, cool. That's great. Yeah. So, if you guys are okay with it, I wanted to go and check in with the crew and hang out, today, and we were going to go traipsing around, just see what's going on and do some, fun stuff together. Is that okay with you guys?
Sure, it's Saturday. Your time is your own as long as your homework's done.
Yeah. I was able to get that, and like I told you, Dad, that test just, I don't know. I read the material, I studied for it. I didn't do very well, but I talked to the teacher, and he's gonna give me a retake on it, and so I'll buck up and get in there and make it happen, and I'll get a good grade on it. So don't worry there. But just wanted to at least let you know what I was doing.
Well, that's fine. Your grades have been generally good enough. I think one test isn't going to hurt you too badly. Just
Yeah, I hope
watch
not.
out because the retests are always harder.
Yeah. I appreciate it. So, okay, well, I'm gonna head in and get everything heated up and eat, and then I'll let you guys know when I'm heading out. Okay.
Okay,
All right. Love you guys.
love you too.
Jomar is the most wholesome rocker I've ever met.
Yeah.
He's got that Donny Osmond thing going.
Is he going to play Sweet Caroline?
I can picture his mom coming up to his bedroom, resplendent with beautifully fixed hair and a flower apron. Go, honey, I found some more safety pins. If you want to pin them onto your hoodie for that complete rocker look. Oh, thanks, you're the best, Mom. No problem, sweetheart.
This is great, though. That means his can be the place where there's house shows
Oh yeah.
when we're all in high school, right?
Yeah, we're actually planning one. It'll be end of like spring break, heading into summer. We'll rock the summer in. So all you guys are gonna be up there with me. So learn your instruments.
I'll be singing, of course.
Oh, definitely.
All right, so Cody,
Yeah.
let's have a scene from you.
Sure. So I'm thinking I've been continuing to tutor Jenny. You'll help her with math stuff, which is helping me do better in math, which is good. I'm liking that as well. But I finally decided that I'm going to ask her to the dance so that I can go. Because I don't know. I'm ready to go dance and have a good time. And yeah, sometimes when I'm there helping her, her friends show up, which is kind of weird. Because I'm like, why would her friends show up? Don't they know she's doing homework? And they're just kind of there and do their own thing, which is kind of weird to me. But yeah.
All right. So what's the environment that this is happening in?
I'm at Jenny's helping her with math.
Okay, you're at her house.
Yep.
You sly dog, you.
All right, so you're working on the homework for the day, and all three of the girls seem to be acting a little bit strange. I mean, they're kind of all detached. Whereas,
oh yeah, that is strange. Stranger than usual.
Leading up to this, they were always fawning over you, but now they just seem kind of disinterested.
Oh, even Jenny?
Even Jenny.
Oh.
Instead of trying to sit right next to you, she's sitting across the table, and she's got her head bent over the work, and she's just working at the math. And she asks you a question occasionally.
Hey, Jenny. Jenny?
Yeah.
Kind of a weird question. It's because it's not about math. You like music?
Yeah, it's okay, I guess.
Sure. You like Dolly Parton?
Dolly Parton? Like country?
Yeah. Dolly Parton, like Jolene.
That one's okay, I guess. It's not really my style.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I like music, not necessarily like Dolly Parton, but I was wondering if you had plans for the dance.
No, not really.
Because I was kind of wanting to go see what they're going to play here, but I didn't have anybody to go with yet. So, yeah. If you wanted to go I would go with you. It wouldn't have to be weird. Maybe they'll have a DJ and yeah.
She looks up at you and just kind of stares at you unnervingly for a few moments. She says, okay. And then she puts her head back down and she starts working on her paper again.
All right. Success. Thanks, Cody.
Wow.
Can I go home and talk to my mom about this?
Sure.
This beautiful romantic moment brought to you by Lifetime Pictures.
So the study session wraps up, and Jenny sees you to the door, and her friends stay behind. They're going to do something apparently with the rest of the evening, and you head on back home.
All right.
Was other Jenny there?
Other Jenny was there. Jenny, other Jenny, and Julie.
Okay.
All right. So then you get back home, and your mom is finishing up preparing to order dinner. She's decided that it's pizza night tonight.
All right.
She's just not into cooking today.
We like pizza.
Yeah.
How open is your family to Kevin showing up?
Just showing up on the doorstep.
Same. It's like a Pizza Hut commercial in the 80s. One family gets it, and all that boy's friends just start appearing on the street on their bicycles.
You just have a pizza signal.
Yeah, we're all sitting at
spotlight
the
out
edge
your
of the
window.
drive looking in. Yeah.
I'm imagining this as a moonlit scene, and you've just got like the rim lit silhouettes of all these kids on bikes watching the pizza driver walk up the sidewalk. Get some tense and spooky music.
Some glowing eye effects. How far away is the dance from us, timeline-wise?
We'll say it's going to be next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So this is short notice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're in middle school.
Right.
Everything, nobody plans life that far ahead.
Hey, Mom, were you on the phone with the pizza place?
Yes, I was.
Oh, what'd you get?
The usual. Whatever
Okay.
the usual is for your family.
Cool. Yeah. Good.
Stuffed crust.
Oh, I had a question for you. So I'm going to the dance next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to show up, and see what would happen. So I asked this girl I've been helping a little bit with homework. Her name's Jenny. But I was just wondering if there was anything I should plan for or do for the formal. Cause yeah, like I said, I'm going with Jenny, but she didn't really tell me to do anything or what I should wear. So I was looking for some advice,
Well, this is just a middle school dance, so I don't suppose you want to go tuxedo or anything, but, wear your suit. We'll get her a corsage.
What's a corsage?
It's like a flower with a wrist strap on it. You put it on the girl's wrist. I frankly
Why would
don't
you
know
wear
what the
that?
point is.
Yeah, that's really strange. Do you think I could get away with wearing a Bowie? That's what it's called, right? Or what's the? Oh no, I'm forgetting
Bolo?
a bolo
Bowie
tie.
knife?
Yeah, instead of a regular tie.
Well, I suppose that's formal enough for occasion like this. You probably
Cool.
stand out, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Mom. And thanks for the pizza.
Well, of course. To be honest, I just didn't really feel like cooking today. All right, is that all you need from that scene?
Yep.
All right. Moving on to Mogu.
I don't know. I feel like with everything that has been going on and the fact that I spent so many months with my mom by myself in that place, away from my friends, and then all these things that they live without me, I have been feeling a little bit like a part of people. So against every odd, instead of being at the computer and hiding, I'm actually at a park, which is the last place where you would normally find me. Just sitting under a tree.
All right, and what are you doing there?
Just not being around people.
All right. While you're in the park, there is a robot wandering around picking up trash. It's the greenskeeper robot. And for some reason, as it does its job, it seems to be staying uncomfortably close to you. It's not cleaning the whole park. It's only picking stuff up in your vicinity.
Huh. One can be even relaxing at the freaking park.
At least it's not a noisy robot, and it's not big and bulky or anything, but it's just kind of weird that it's lurking.
Okay. Just look at the robot and say, hey man, don't you have anywhere else that you have to clean?
It turns its optical sensors toward you, and you get the feeling that if it could cock its head, it probably would have, but it's not that articulated. It reaches down and it picks up another plastic bag or something and sticks it in the receptacle. Then it turns away and it wanders off just a little bit. But then it turns back and it looks at you again.
I kind of start to stand up and follow the robot.
All right. It continues doing its job, but as you get closer to it, it seems to it moves away into other areas of the park where it can get to more of the trash. Not like it's trying to get away from you, but just it's trying to stay within a certain distance of you, apparently.
I keep following.
All right. Well, that enables it to range across the entire park, at least.
And I grow bored and I just decide to go home.
All right. As you leave, the robot follows you right up to the edge of the sidewalk and then stops there and watches you bicycle away.
Robots are so weird.
All right. Billy.
Yes.
You have a scene for us?
I do. So, Billy, surprisingly, was actually considering going to the dance. There's a cute redhead who he's talked with off and on, and he's thinking about asking her, but first Billy doesn't have a lot of nice clothes. Billy doesn't have a lot of clothes. So he's going to go to his folks and see about not like renting a tux, but maybe seeing if he just can't they know someone that he can rent or borrow a suit from. But when he walks in to talk to them, he sees his parents talking at the kitchen table, and they're having a conversation about money because of all of the weird stuff that's been happening lately. His mom's a nurse, but his dad is employed at the Loop. And for some reason, maybe it's because of all the weird stuff, or maybe it's who knows why, but his and a lot of other people's hours have been cut. And that's made money even scarcer. So Billy decides not to do that. Billy decides he's still going to go to the school that night. I'm assuming the dance is at the school, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's going to go to the school. He's just not going to go to the dance. He has a different plan in mind.
All right. Are we needing any further details in your scene?
Only that before the scene ends, you see Billy going through his room, finding what cash he can, and going through his room and the garage and finding every can of spray paint that he can find, along with flashlights, bandana, gloves, and all that's going into his backpack.
All right. And you happen to know the name of your cute little redheaded girl?
Her full name's Elizabeth, but Billy calls her Liz.
Just Billy? Does she call herself Liz?
Hey, she told me to call her that, so you'll have to ask her.
All right.
Maybe she's like our friend Beth, and every group of her acquaintances has a different nickname for her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. And that brings us back around to Enzo.
Right. Yeah, so I think I would like to do a scene with my mom.
Okay.
So yeah, we're in the bathroom and she's perming my hair.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
I'm loving it.
So thanks for...
Is the song Believe It or Not, I'm Walking on Air playing in the background?
Yeah. It's either that or tell me how you feel about do you feel the way I do?
Well, thanks for doing this. I just want to be a little bit more like my idol. And I've got the David Hasselhoff self-help book in my lap that I've been carrying around. And, but the main reason I wanted to do this was, so there's this thing happening at school that all the other kids get to go to. And I was wondering, how, are we still in hiding? Or can I go back to school yet?
Well, as far as we know, your identity is still just fine. You had whatever false documents that the other dad had made for you, so you've missed a lot of school, but you're still allowed to go back. I don't know if they're going to hold you back or if you can take tests to go to the next grade or not. We haven't figured out what to do about me yet, but you're all taken care of.
Right. So no one else is going to jump out of the bushes wearing black to abduct me or anything?
Not to my knowledge, although if you do see somebody wearing black lurking in the bushes, call a policeman.
All right. Okay. Well, so there's apparently this dance, and Kevin is mentioned something about I think there's someone who I might be willing to go with me. I'm not sure who yet, but
oh really?
Yeah. So I just I want to make sure I look nice, you know. So
well, you certainly look heroic.
Nice.
You can see that she's trying to hold back a smile.
And check these out. I got these aviator sunglasses that I thought would really... I mean, you can say like, oh, I went away on some, family vacation, or, at least to get enter back in school with a bang. So,
well, I'm sure you'll make a big splash in your perm and aviator glasses and black turtleneck.
Nice.
At the very least, it's a disguise. If not, get some cool points maybe. So.
All right.
So, yeah, I think that's
it.
Yeah.
All right, and we're back over to you for the everyday life scene.
Oh, okay. So I am out there chilling at the lunch table with let's see, I guess I feel like Jomar and probably not Billy. Enzo are there, and so I'm talking about my date because I already asked other Jenny out to come, and of course I'm assuming she said yes. If I need to roll charm, that would actually be really.
She did say yes, although, like Jenny's reaction to Cody, other Jenny seemed a little bit less than enthusiastic.
Now I'm worried.
That's good. So yeah, I'm talking to the guys, and I'm like, guys, so if you'd asked me last year why these women were this way, I would say it was a pimple or something.
Oh.
But, I mean, we've seen dinosaurs.
True. We've
seen mind control. We've seen talking birds. Apparently some of us saw aliens. I'm just saying, these women, you don't resist the jacket like that. That's something's wrong.
True.
Or there's this super charming man in our school that we don't know about.
Okay. Other than you mean?
Yeah, I'm saying like an evil person.
Whoa.
Maybe like me from Enzo's dimension. So I'm not sure what our plan is, but I'm concerned. And also, Enzo, did you get a date?
I heard you guys might have someone.
Oh, yeah. What's other Jenny's friend's name? The one, there's Jenny, and then the other person.
Because I've been out of town. I don't know anybody.
For the record, Kevin, this is all you. This matchmaking is all you.
Yeah, what's her name?
Julie. Yeah, Julie.
Oh, yeah, Julie.
Yeah, Julie.
I'm pretty sure Julie's not going with anyone yet. And I'm just saying.
Enzo, she's cool.
Enzo, you've got that strange charm. You're like, I don't know, Twisted Sister and Giant Denver.
Sweet.
Had a baby. That's
you know what? She loves arts kind of stuff. So bring your sketch pad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And animals?
Be like, hey, I drew pictures of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, or draw her as an animal. Say one of those animals is her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was thinking of weaving like a little like crochet nest type thing. You know, like how birds and mating rituals. Does that sound like a good idea? Wait.
Well, mating. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Man, the last time I saw something crash this hard, it killed Goose.
Oh wait, is that Jenny coming here now? Hey, by the way, momentary pause, guys. What happened to Stacy?
Stacy is still lurking around.
Yeah, lurking, that's the word for it.
Yeah, Cody, why didn't you ask Stacy? Are you playing hard to get?
Come on, man.
Oh, I like it. This is gonna be good, guys. But seriously, Enzo, we can ask later, you know. But I'll give you a good word. You just have that bizarre corsage ready to go.
We got your back,
All right, sweet.
man.
I'll
By
get
the
to work.
way, killer shades, man. Killer shades.
Thanks. You know, feel pretty good.
Wear a jacket.
All right, I'll see what I can find.
All right, so let's proceed on to the scene where Kevin actually introduces Enzo to Julie.
Sweet.
Where is that going to happen?
Okay. Okay.
Should we meet up at your house, maybe, or wait, are we?
We're at lunch.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Here we go. Right after art class, as everybody is leaving, we corner her, or we approach her.
Oh yeah, this is gonna work out just fine.
Billy, you kind of stand by the door looking like Snoopy, and just, you know, people aren't gonna leave by your door. And yeah, this is it. And you're Enzo. I'm gonna come up to. Okay, let's just do it.
Billy's just sitting here wondering, like, wait, how did I get roped into this?
Okay, so I'm assuming everyone's in position, and Kevin goes up to her and is like, "Hey, because we're doing, what do you call those things? Easels?
Easels.
Easels.
Yeah, easels. We're doing some sort of portrait painting,
The art things.
and I'm walking."
And
I'm walking. Oh, I mean, Kevin doesn't know this art stuff, and I'm like, okay, Enzo,
I've got the drawing ready.
Say something positive. Well, say something positive about her drawing first.
Okay, all right. So Enzo just walks around the room and looks over. Well, I mean, it's a circle of like drawing easels, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, totally.
Billy comes up quietly and whispers in his ear, "So, is your entire dating life going to be run by committee?"
Shh, Billy, don't talk too much.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry.
I like
I'm by
the
the
input.
door. That's right. Okay. Hey, that's right. We're totally not a meeting. I'll put a pin in this, and we'll circle back to it later.
Your Overwatch. Make sure your walkie's ready. And Kevin's kind of backing away in the corner, and he's got his walkie ready.
So we got like
kind of deploying Enzo. Enzo's going there, but we got air support if we need him.
Okay. Oh, hi. I see your lamp is that's pretty proportional. There. Yep. Nice.
Get ready for backup.
She looks at you and says, "Thank you."
Yeah, it's lamps are tough. Yeah. But speaking of drawings, and I start to reach for the her as a bird drawing in my pocket.
Kevin's eyes go wide. He's not sure. He doesn't know what he's got in the pocket.
Well, I like birds, and well, this just kind of crossed my mind, and so this is you as a pheasant.
She looks at it expressionlessly and then looks back at you.
So I guess what I mean is, would you like to go to the dance?
Okay.
And okay.
Eagle has landed.
Well,
she looks at Kevin oddly.
Well,
all the ladies do.
Well, I guess my people will talk to your people. Good day. And then Enjo just turns around and walks straight out the door.
Singing Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone into the walkie.
Does Julie know that Enzo is associated with me? Is that public knowledge?
She may.
Oh no, Cody's done for.
Revving up your engine.
No, this is solid.
Listen to her howl and roar.
We have a trio.
Little under tension, begging you to touch and go.
Going out with a trio. There's no way to
no
go
way
wrong.
at all. That's for sure.
Highway to the danger zone.
All right.
Billy wasn't joking. In the danger zone.
Enzo's still walking, just like straight out this school.
All right. So then, Jomar, you said you wanted another scene?
Yeah. And I want to play this one with Mogu at this point. Now, I was across the hall because I don't have art class with these guys. So I was across the hall, and I was getting out of it was either history or math. And as I was getting out to go across the hall to see them and see what they were up to, I see that Mogu was passing through our building on the way to her other class. So I'd like to stop her and just chat with her for a minute. So
go for it.
Is that okay? Cool. Hey, Mogu, do you have a minute?
Sure. What's up?
Hey, cool. Can you come over here for a second? I just want to kind of just talk you and I, if you're okay for just a second. I just,
okay,
I want
you're
to.
being weird.
I know. It's whatever. I just, hey, were you thinking of maybe going to the dance coming up next week?
I don't know, man.
Okay. Well, I've got an idea. I wasn't for sure if I was going to go, but maybe we could go as friends? Would you like to do that? We'll just go and hang out?
If it involves making fun of the other guys being awkward with all these Jenny's girls, sure.
I kind of wanted to go, but, and no pressure. I just didn't know if you'd be open to, if you're cool with that, I'd love to do that.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, cool. That's great. Thanks. And so I'm just going to kind of like nervously turn around and run into the edge of the lockers with my shoulder. And I think Billy turns around in the hallway and sees me. And so he's, at that point, I don't know if he says anything to me.
I do. I look at you and say, don't be weird.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Mogu.
So let me get this straight. Who's going? Cody is with Jenny.
Yes. Jenny Prime, we'll call her.
I like that. Okay, so Earth 2 Jenny is going with Kevin. And Julie is going with
Enzo?
Enzo. Just now,
Yep.
yeah.
Right up.
Yeah, I love the way Enzo's awkwardness is played. It's just...
And then Jomar and Mogu are going together, and Billy is showing up.
probably going to cause some horrible thing.
With paint, but Cody's not allowed to know that. Only Jacob is.
I have another idea. I'm not trying to capitalize, Brian, but I have another idea. I'd love to try to throw a wrench, if that'd be okay.
I am always okay with wrench throwing.
Okay, I'm going to attempt something with Billy.
All right.
Okay, just let it. Just whenever.
Before the dance.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Just a quick idea. Yeah.
Ooh, do we know who Stacy's going with?
Oh.
you do not.
Oh, well, I definitely drop a note in her locker saying, "Hey, who are you going with to the dance?" Check. Multiple choice, and I have Cody in all caps.
I don't think you go to the same school as
I don't know. I'm fill in the blank. But I don't let her see me do it because she was a little scary.
That's great. Cody.
Well, you'll never get the answer to your strange note because she doesn't know who sent it.
Okay, what does that mean? What does that have to... Do you not reply to secret messages?
She can reply all she wants, but she doesn't know where to send the reply to.
Yeah, where she leaves a note back in her locker and wait for you to break into it.
I mean, I guess.
Pin it on the outside of her locker.
Yeah, okay, Kevin puts it in there, and then y'all point that out, and Kevin regrets it. Oh, wait. No. Kevin talks to the nurse and kind of asks if she could be like, talk to Stacy about the dangers of mono and ask her if there's any prospective people, girl to girl, and maybe she'll tell me. That's what Kevin thinks. It probably doesn't happen. He probably just blushes and turns away from the nurse. Who I forget her name.
Nurse Karen, I think it was.
Yeah.
Oh, Nurse Karen, who's also conducting some sort of experiment on us.
That's what we think. We've never pulled on that thread though, other than
that was the blood taking,
she collected
right?
the blood.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got you.
But I don't think we ever explicitly connected that to the loop, did we? We just tracked it to the lab.
Yeah, you tracked it to Microlex, which is, you learned, was a company that normally does nanotech research. But then it turned out that Jomar actually did have chicken pox, so who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that. Cool.
I tried to
so
forget.
We don't know.
That was the explanation for him missing the second half of that scenario.
That's right.
For a second there, this was becoming less like a Hallmark movie and more like a "the more you know" type movie.
Quantum Childhood is brought to you by this fine sponsor. The scorching heat, the dank caverns, hisses in the dark speaker desire. Your scent intrigues, your scales attract. Passion in the depths. Devastation like a bold. A new fragrance from the Minmax podcast. All right, we got Billy back. So, Jomar, you had one more bit of fun.
So I think it's just after school, or our last classes are letting out, and I catch Billy coming out of the building, and so I'm just like, "Hey, Billy, hey, bro, you got a second?"
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, man. Hey, dude, I want to. Are you going to do anything about the dance? Are you going to go to the dance?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'll be there.
Cool. I was just wondering. I'm not trying to be too forward. You know me. You know that we're friends and everything. I didn't know if you had like a suit or something like that, or if you wanted. I actually have an extra one, and you and I are kind of close in size, and if you wanted to, you could borrow it from me and just return it whenever, and that way, when we all get together at the dance, we, if you're open to that, I just wanted you to know it's there. So just let me know, dude. I just didn't know if you had one, and I had an extra, just wanted to offer. Okay.
First question: what color is it? Second question: did it come from any old or dead uncles?
Okay. So let me take the second one first, and then we'll do the first one second. So
this is not filling me with confidence, but continue.
Yeah. So no dead uncles, because it was actually, it was a gift for me, for like as a Christmas present. It really surprised me because I had a suit. This one is kind of like it's a like a sport coat type suit. So it looks real good. I mean, it fits me good. It's only about a year old, but it's got some brown in it, and and you could wear it with other colors. And so it's like khaki kind of slacks that are a little nicer, and then they go with this kind of sport coat, and that kind of makes the suit up.
Yeah. I feel you. I gotcha.
I mean, if you're open to it,
you
man.
know what? Why not? Sure. I appreciate that, man. That's cool.
Yeah. So just because I know that the rest of the gang is trying to, dude, they're all trying to get the date thing going on and all that, and I'm not saying I'm not trying to, but I figured, man, let's all stick together, right? And hey,
for sure, because apparently some of us like to date by committee, so.
I hadn't heard about that one. You have to clue me in later, dude.
Honestly, I wasn't paying attention. I was singing stuff from Top Gun the entire time.
Oh, dude, have you seen Top Gun recently? Did you see it? They reran it on television.
I know, dude. Really that's why cool. I saw it.
See, I love it. I love it, man. And then we both do the overhand 5.
That's right.
Like the guys do. Yeah.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Dude, I appreciate that, man. Same to you. Thanks, bro.
Okay, so how do I get the suit from you?
Just let me know if you want to get it a couple of days ahead of when is it next? Is it next week? One night?
I have no idea.
Right. Okay.
I'll come get it from you on
whatever day.
I'll come get it from you on Thursday.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So let me know. We'll hook up, man.
Actually, scratch that. Let me get it from you Friday, right before the dance.
You got it.
Cool.
Man.
Thanks,
dude. Got it. Yeah, you got it, man. Thanks. Cool.
So the week flies by, and the night of the dance is upon you. And I'm going to assume that Cody does not strap a croissant to his date's wrist.
No, I have a mom approved corsage that I still don't understand the purpose of.
Well, I think the croissant's the better idea. I mean, she might be French. She might get hungry at some point during the dance. I mean, it's a win-win all around.
It's eminently more practical, that's for sure.
I mean, as long as you don't butter it too much, then it'll be fine.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't want to butter up.
Jacob agrees, but unfortunately, I think Cody would be opposed to croissants based on an unfortunate understanding of gender roles.
Nice.
All right. Did anybody want or need anything leading up into the dance, like right before?
Yeah. So my mom offered to swing by and pick up Mogu on her way over, so we can chat before we get over. But if that's okay with Mogu's, I think the mom stopped, and then so we were going to come by and pick her up, and they were going to drop us off over there.
Alrighty.
Billy is I don't know if you need to know this particular, but he's gone on a shopping spree as much with what money he has for certain supplies, and the supplies in his backpack he has stashed on school grounds where he can get to them easily.
All right. Well, the dance is taking place in the gymnasium. Let's go ahead and move you over to the middle school here.
Oh, maps. All right.
Yeah.
Do we need a roll for initiative?
How many janitors are there?
Dancing is...
I did take the time to delete all the janitors from the map before we started. I almost forgot.
Well, that's surprising.
At least this time I didn't have to delete Mogu from the map.
Yeah.
So the gym is decorated in typical middle school dance style with crepe paper streamers and like stars hanging from the ceiling and the disco ball. At one end, there's a stage with what passes for a DJ, which is really just a kid from the AV club playing records. You have the typical huddles of groups of girls standing on one side of the gym and groups of boys standing on the other side of the gym.
Oh yeah.
And like everybody
That's how it
seeming
goes.
to wait for somebody else to start dancing. And over near the buffet table is a person that you unexpectedly recognize. You'll recall way back when last time you talked with Lena Peterson, Kevin, for some reason, invited her to the dance. And she has
came?
shown up.
Kevin.
This is great.
Wow.
Greatest moment of Kevin's
A
life.
dance and a show. This night just gets better and better.
So she's eating finger sandwiches and looking balefully at people. And there are a couple of teachers, chaperones, standing nearby, like muttering to each other and looking at her, trying to figure out what she's doing there.
Everybody except Billy is here, right?
Yes, and you may choose where you are and what you're doing as you see fit.
No, Billy showed up. Billy borrowed the suit and showed up
So you are at the dance. All right.
for the moment. Looking very pleased with myself. I mean, like, call me St. Elmo because this boy is on fire.
Hello.
Okay, so let's see. So they're playing some music. Nobody's
So
dancing
are
yet.
we going to meet
so,
up together, guys, or are we going to stay kind of spread out? I know I'm standing with Mogu. Where are we? Did we come in and kind of go to a edge of a table, or
Whatever.
okay? So you're going to follow me more than me follow you?
Sure, that
Okay.
sounds great.
Yeah, cool. All right, so we'll go over
I'm
and
gonna
talk to Enzo.
And I'm going to stick with the trifecta, what I assume is going to be the trifecta of Jenny, and Julie for now.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like an 80s band.
Jenny, and Julie, or trifecta?
Or the trifecta.
Yeah. 8675309.
both.
Jenny.
I'm sure in this reality that's actually their number.
It probably is. Yeah, so Mogu
Okay,
and I
okay.
kind of go along the edges and head over and talk to Enzo for a minute just to notice that he's there.
Yeah,
And I'm with the trifecta too, and trying to deciding how we're going to dance.
yeah, and I think Enzo is just chugging the punch full, just like unsure what to do with his hand, so he's just keeps
Hey,
drinking.
Enzo.
So did,
Hey,
how's
man.
it going?
All right. I mean, I'm pretty sure the teal blue polyester suit is working, but until we start dancing, I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Yeah, I think it's working. I think it's working.
Okay. When Kevin sees Alina, he's gonna lead. Who is he with? Earth 2 Jenny, Earth 2 Jenny, and I guess the trifecta over there. And be like, "Hey, you, it's good to see that you came."
She looks down her nose at you and she says, "Oh, yes, it's you. Tell me, where is the library in this place?"
Oh, that's kind of an ominous. Well, I mean, it's out that way, over by the other room. I mean, just walk around randomly and you'll find it.
She sneers at you, turns her back, and walks towards the doors.
Okay. And I look over at Earth 2, Jenny, and I'm like, that's one of my exes.
That's nice.
Okay. So I go over, I huddle, I'm like, give me a second, and huddle with, I go over to Billy and anybody else who's right next to him and say, hey, these women are so dead. We need a song to get this party going. I'm thinking Danger Zone or the Safety Dance or that song from Grease. You're the one that
Safety
I want.
dance.
All Night Long, Lionel Richie, 1983.
It's not a dancing song.
You bite your tongue, my good man.
Okay, will you show us how it's done?
All night long, all night.
There we go.
Whoa. All night long.
Yeah, Kevin's gonna go grab the Safety Dance and get the DJ to play it. Start playing Safety Dance.
If that doesn't work, try Love Shack.
Oh,
Yeah, that was too late.
Wait, okay. Swaps to Love Shack. That's better.
Well,
good
and then
start.
we've got to move over to Dancing in the Streets by Van Halen.
Oh. Okay, we're just going to have the world's greatest party ever.
No, wait. Everybody have fun tonight.
Yes!
Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
A girl here is Wang Chung, and she just wants to move and be in the mood for romance.
Oh. Yeah, Kevin changes the request to that. And I assume they stop, I don't know, fooled around and fell in love and put that track on.
All right, so the AV Club student takes your requests and stacks up a few records and gets ready to play them. And which one was Everybody Have Fun Tonight? Was that the first cut?
Yeah.
All right, so that one starts playing.
Okay, Kevin starts to go towards the center and dance. I'm going to have to roll for this because I have no idea how well he would dance. Would that be body?
I guess.
Okay, Kevin. Oh, Kevin gets down.
Kevin dances successfully without taking a condition.
That's good. There's a lot of conditions you could get at a high school dance sitting in front of girls.
You took that "get your back up off the floor" message to real, didn't you? To heart, or "get your back up off the wall."
Yeah. So Kevin's dancing, and he's presumably trying to get Janie to dance next to him.
Right. So
I'm rolling to see if I know the song that's playing, and I don't. So I'm
with a D2,
outskirts.
you were not going to get a success there.
Well, I was rolling 1 is no, 2 is yes.
Oh, okay. It's a coin flip.
That's a comprehend, man.
Yep. I mean, that is a D2. I could have also rolled a D6, but also a failure.
Other Jenny stands next to you, and she sways a little bit, but she doesn't really seem to be into it. And she's still got that dull expression on her face. But she's staring at you very intensely.
Well, I mean, that could be good, could be bad. I watched Psycho a few weeks ago. Okay. Kevin's just trying to get a little more dancing and be like, throwing it to you. I'm not sure how you dance to Everybody Has Fun Tonight.
You just wiggle a lot.
That's actually what I was envisioning.
Well, as Kevin starts dancing, that breaks the ice, and several of the other students come out to the floor, and they're dancing too. And the energy level of the room rises.
All right.
So that much was successful, at least. But Jenny, other Jenny, and Julie still seem to be unemotional and uninvolved.
Are those the only ones who seem to be that way? I mean, besides the normal middle school awkwardness?
Yes.
I'm willing to bet that the amount of hairspray that they have used on their dues has just mostly frozen them in place.
It's a valid point.
Like, thank God there's no open flames, or we'd all die.
But I thought you were on fire, man.
Well, this is more like an eternal flame.
Oh, metaphysical. Gotcha. Dust in the wind.
Hey, Mogu, do you want to go over and grab some punch from the table, or do you want to go hang out over with the other guys? Or
what about both? We get punch and we go with the other
cool.
guys.
So we're going to head over. Is the punch table over by Enzo, where we were?
It's sure wherever you like it to be.
Enzo, are you still punching?
Yeah, and squirming a bit. But I think
Is Enzo not dancing?
I think it's in between needing to use the restroom and trying to figure out how to dance. So
That's funny.
But Enzo,
so I just got kind of like a little shimmy, sort of side to side. Like, here, let me roll. What should I roll for that?
Body.
Enzo, that's a really cool move you got there, man. Did you make that up?
But you immediately abandoned your date upon entering the gymnasium.
Yeah.
Just a moment of panic. Bail out! Bail out!
Yes. So I had one success. So yes, I did make it up myself. Although actually, I think it would be more like a exercise video. Like
Let's
Enzo
get
found
physical.
like a VHS and just assumed like the kind of aerobics video is sort of a
Olivia Newton-John.
the dance aerobics, so it's a little bit of that. So,
but it's working. It's working.
With 2 successes, we'd have gone into
Kevin
a Napoleon
respects it.
Dynamite thing.
The night's still young.
All right. Billy seemed to have a plan to enact. What is he
Billy
pursuing that?
Billy is pursuing that. Billy did come here with Liz, partly because he knew she would enjoy it, but also because Liz is cool like that, and he knows that she will back him up, as it were. So Billy is going to surreptitiously leave the gym. And just out of curiosity, what is the chaperone teacher level like at this little soiree?
Moderate. There's enough to keep an eye on things, but you don't find it particularly difficult to slip away unnoticed.
Gotcha. Billy's going to pop out, and he is going to very carefully fold up the nice jacket that was lent to him by his friend. Finding his backpack, he is going to make his way up to, as I move down, to the front side of the auditorium, which I'm guessing is just about one of the biggest places and the most easily seen spaces that the school has.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest, flattest blank wall.
Okay. Reaching into his bag of goodies, Billy is going to first take out a trash bag, which he cut 2 armholes and a head hole in, and put that on. And he will then puts on a bandana over his mouth and nose to protect from the fumes and his identity.
Nice.
Well, then make sure he stays 6 feet apart from people to respect current restrictions,
which didn't happen in the 80s.
That's right. And but he was reminded by Wesley that he thinks
but
that
it did happen at every middle school dance.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But he remembers the wise words of Wesley that all the people in the future will be wearing masks. They're terribly comfortable. And pulling out the many cans of spray paint, Billy sets to work as quickly and efficiently as he can.
Hey guys, where did Billy go? He was just here with us.
Oh, Liz lets you know that he just ran to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Liz. Cool.
We all know Liz.
I introduced her when I got here, you jerk. You already forgot?
Oh, Kevin's definitely smiling very smugly.
the bathroom's actually a good idea. I think I'll be right back. And Enzo.
Here he goes.
Enzo bolts.
All right.
What was in that punch?
Or which?
So Moku took an opportunity to just tell me, that she hasn't really gone to dances, and I just kind of lean back and tell her, it's okay, I don't know how to dance either, so we can just hang out and have fun.
Cool.
Has Lena showed back up?
She has not.
Oh. Does Enzo have his walkie-talkie on him?
Have we rigged up an earpiece yet?
I mean, we
Well,
have
I mean, like,
those guys.
Future, right?
Like,
We carry our
service kind of
walkie-talkies
stuff.
around everywhere.
Dude, I'm going to be
Kevin
beeping
does.
Billy if we've got him. I'm going to be beeping Billy.
I'm going to say probably you don't have the bulky walkie-talkies with you at the dance.
Oh. Okay. Am I carrying my piece? I could carry that, right? My water gun, the little.
You have a little
gun.
one that you can fit in your pocket? Sure.
Yes.
There's a
okay.
consequence for that, though. It leaks a little bit.
Oh. Was that in the vest pocket or the pocket?
Please let it be the pocket.
Ooh,
pocket.
definitely the pocket.
Yes.
I mean,
Definitely.
the vest pocket.
Oh, so you're just
Taking
lactating.
condition embarrassment.
Kind of hot in here, isn't it, Kevin? You're sweating a little bit, bro.
This party, it's heating up, man.
So I'm like it
Good.
hot, right?
But actually, I'm gonna go, Get some deodorant or something in the bathroom too.
And in the background, the locomotion begins to play.
An oldie but goodie, right? Is that what you're telling us?
Yep.
As long as spinning wheel never shows up in the rotation, I'm good.
Cody is going to try to dance to this. Oh, and I failed.
Oh no!
The first dancing failure.
All right. See, what are the consequences for a dancing failure, I wonder? So you attempt some moves that you think are going to be really smooth, and they really aren't. And some of the other kids are just laughing behind their hands at you. Jenny herself doesn't seem to care.
Now is when Dancing with Myself begins to play.
Was Cody like the engine of the locomotion and trying to get crazy?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm trying to lead
there you
everybody
go.
else, and I'm just by myself walking around the edge of the dance floor.
The cars slowly detach.
By the time you've made one full circuit, nobody's dancing anymore.
You killed the party, man.
Oh, well. At least I still have my bolo tie.
Wait, that's what a bolo tie is? Why did you wear that?
It's Texan, dude. It's Western.
As someone who lives in Texas, we don't do that.
It's true.
No, you need to come to Nashville, and they would do that.
Yeah, and they're the ones who tell you, "Oh, Texans do this."
Oh yes, they do. Oh yes, they do.
Nashville's kind of a parody of Texas, in one city. Nothing bizarre has happened. Well, besides the women not being totally attracted to me.
And what is Billy's plan?
I guess.
I was just going to say,
we're going to find out what
Cody,
Billy's doing.
These guys have gone to the bathroom. They've been gone a while, dude. Do we need to go check on them or something?
That's true. It's like the whole length of the locomotion.
Hello.
How long is that song?
I mean, you were into that locomotion so good, man. One of the strings of the bolo got caught up under your collar, and it was like, let me get that for you.
Oh no. Okay, that's just the first result. The first result is a 6-minute cut of the song, which would be a long time.
All right. So, did we have any other interactions that you guys wanted to do while you're at the dance here?
I think I'll just say that, Enzo's back from the bathroom and is like, says to the others, I'm surprised. It's actually, they're a lot, Julie's a lot more normal and easy to talk to than I expected. Cool. It's just like, yeah, kind of on the same wavelength. It's nice. All right.
Kevin feels very smug. All right. Just let me pick your wife later. He mumbles that.
All right, so as everybody's leaving, you can't help but notice that there's something on the auditorium wall. What is it?
What everyone sees is a large collage, one that includes what look to be zombie-like beings angrily running around, skull-faced robots smiling eerily, dinosaurs of specific species, portals behind and in between them all, skinless, evil, smiling monsters, and a large black circle, which at certain points, for some people would think it looks kind of weird, but anyone who's been to town for any length of time realizes that's the loop. And inside of it, the loop, written in red letters, is why. And as you're all noticing, yes, Billy comes up along with you, as if he's been there all along, not a spot of paint on him, looking very nice in his borrowed jacket, and goes, huh, that's weird.
Wow. How did that get here?
No idea. He holds his arm out to Liz for her to take it. Come, my dear.
And you leave with Liz on your arm. One other detail, while you were painting your mural, you did see Lena Peterson leave out the main entrance, and she just went to her car and drove away. That was at, I want to say about 8:30 in the evening.
And when did the dance start? Like 7, 6:37?
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
If I recall, Lena was a member of the trifecta.
No, Lena is the
no,
scientist.
Oh, that's right. She left. I saw her leaving the school.
Yes.
Did I see which entrance she came out of?
She came out of the main entrance.
Gotcha. Where both the nurse's station and the library is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the Spanish class, just as I suspected.
Dum, dum, dum.
So are we all kind of heading home now?
Yeah, we'll fast forward now a little bit. When you arrive at school the next Monday, actually, I might want another scene before that. Hang on just a sec.
Oh, but Billy will share his. Did I just hear a Star Trek comm badge?
Yes. Is that abnormal?
Apparently, someone couldn't wait to get home in time to watch the new episode of Next Generation. Anyway, Billy obviously is going to share his what he saw. He's like, "Hey, I'm not saying who saw this, but if I had been outside, then I would have, along with all of you, we all would have noticed Lena Peterson leaving the school."
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was at the
that
dance.
was her, wasn't
She
yeah.
was. Why was she there? And why would she leave through the
I
main
invited
entrance
her.
instead of through the entrance closest to the gym?
Yeah, something tells me she's not on the school's short list of people to call to chaperone.
She said she was going to look at the library.
Wait, you talked to her?
Well, yeah, I invited her.
You invited her?
Yeah. Oh, you were in the other,
What? Wait, what? Why did you invite her?
I don't get it.
Dude, sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
You've seen her face, right?
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I had another plan that so she went to the library, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because she knew about the nanites, and I presume she found out about the janitor killing the robot janitor, right? I bet you she went in there and did something. And now we can go see, I don't know, what she did.
Oh, you think she might have been after some of the documents that the former librarian left?
Yeah.
Well, good thing I've still got her bioscience book.
Oh yeah, good catch, man.
Are we going on a road trip, guys?
Because we should be careful about what we go and do, guys. Because that I couldn't do anything then because we were with the Jennies, but that mural, the graffiti on the gym, I'm pretty sure that Stacy has been following us because who else would know about all that stuff,
Except for one of us.
Yeah, none of us are good at art.
Yeah, but
Hey, well, I don't know.
Was there any birds in there?
I think he's pretty good. He always has that sketchbook with him. Did you do it?
It's not really my style, but it is nice.
Okay, dude, whatever.
yeah, and Enzo was gone for the dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah. I definitely pointed out Denver to him.
Yeah. Quick side note. I need to I actually had that planned out what I was going to put in, but I did not actually, in my notes, I didn't actually write why inside of the loop. I wrote, what is the loop? But I already said, so for some reason, that part of my notes got, I missed.
I'm not alone.
Momentary lapse of reason.
That's right. So, yeah. So retcon, it says, what is the loop inside of it? Please continue.
Oh, dude, someone was playing Jeopardy.
Well, that's a double Jeopardy question right there.
I'll take secret government projects
Yeah.
for $400.
Hey, a daily double.
Maybe Jeopardy's coming to our school later.
So, Brian, where are we all together right now? Are we at the hideout, or did we meet somewhere to talk?
This conversation is probably happening at the hideout the next day.
Okay.
Yeah, on the weekend,
Cool.
right?
So maybe a Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a scene for you, actually,
Yes.
Jomar.
Okay.
Your mom asks you to help her with the grocery shopping, carrying bags. So while you're at the grocery store, they have installed a new robotic inventory management system.
Ooh.
You're walking around getting what you need, and this quadrupedal robot trundles up to you with a gallon of milk and extends it to you and says, "For healthy teeth and bones, growing boys need milk."
Okay.
Can't argue with them.
Thank you, Mr. Robot. And I just kind of,
Do you take the
I
milk
kind
from
of like unsuredly take it and go, thanks for helping.
It does a body good, and it turns around and trundles off.
And then I just kind of stand there and watch it trundle off because I was looking for the Sloppy Joe mix.
Brian, have you been playing Fallout 4? Because that voice really sounded like Mr. Handy.
I have not played any Fallout 4 for quite some
Wow.
time, but thank you.
So I'm gonna take the milk and I'm gonna walk a couple of aisles, and I find my mom over in the baking aisle, and she's looking over some of the sugars and flours and whatnot. And I'm gonna just come up to her real quick. And I'm like, Mom. Sorry
Yes?
to interrupt your thought pattern. Did you have the robot from the store bring us the milk?
No, we don't need milk this time. Go ahead and put that back in the.
Okay,
Coolers.
he said that milk does a growing boy's body good, so I just took it. Okay, I'll give me a minute. I'll be back. I'll go put it in the refrigerated section.
All right, you get over to the refrigerators, and you open the door, and you can see the robot's eye sensors peeking up over the row of milk jugs.
Oh,
and it says, "Pass it on."
Mr. Robot, my mom says that we already have some milk. Can I give this back to you? Is that okay?
Milk is good for strong teeth and bones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, that sounds great. We have some at home. Is it okay if I give this back to you?
It does a body good.
Yeah, it does. I like milk. I really do. Can I give this back to you because we already have some? Can I give it back?
Pass it on.
Pass it on. You mean like to another person?
Growing boys need milk.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna head up towards customer service. I've still got the milk in my hand.
All right.
So I passed by my mom. She's gone over towards the bean aisle and she's looking at cans of beans and everything like that. And I'm like, no, not those beans. Please don't buy those beans. And I make my way around the corner and I get up to the customer service and I'm like, ma'am, can I ask you a question?
Sure. What's up? What do you need?
So there was this really helpful robot that handed me this milk and said that it would do my body good because I was a growing boy, and that was different, cool, but different. And when I brought it over to my mom, she hadn't asked for it, and we've already got some. And when I went to give it back, the robot wouldn't take it and said to pass it on.
Well, that's weird. They've got some sales phrases that they're supposed to say occasionally to encourage people to buy things. But
Can I leave?
oh, well, if you don't need it,
Okay,
I'll
can I
take
leave
that
it with
from you
you?
and I'll put it back.
Okay, thanks. We've got some at home, and we'll probably get some next week or something. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just didn't know what to do. I thank you. Okay.
No problem. We'll take a look at those robots, see what's
Have
going on.
a great day. Thanks. I'm just going to head off. I'm going to jet because I'm really nervous at this point. I'm going to jet, try to find my mom.
Okay, so then, did anybody have plans or other business that they wanted to address before we get back to school the next Monday?
Nope.
We're having that conversation in the hideout. If you wanted to continue that, you can.
I mean, we could go break into the school and see if she took anything, but I mean, I don't think so. We got the book.
Yeah, the book's the important part.
And, you'll be able to get into the school without having to break in just a couple of days, so.
Yep.
Oh, school. That happens every week.
Yes.
My bad,
That
guys.
place where we go to
Gotta go
learn.
back.
Yeah.
Every Monday. This would explain why my life is such a shock sometimes.
So, Brian, did I tell my mom after we got back to the house and unloaded that I was going to head out to meet with the gang, or have they already left the hideout?
As you like. This could have happened in whatever order
Okay.
you prefer.
Cody, did you message me?
Conversation. We can just tack this onto the end of the conversation
cool.
if you want.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like you'd gone grocery shopping earlier in the day.
Hey guys, sorry I was late. Mom needed some help with the grocery store. Okay, let me stop for a second. Guys, have you been given milk by the special robot at the store yet?
Billy rolls his eyes. There's a robot at the store now.
Okay, it's
what are you talking about, man?
I'm standing there and not like creepy. Don't get me wrong, but it's like milk does a body good for growing boys, and hands me this gallon of milk, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And I go over and talk to my mom, and she didn't ask for the milk. And then I went over to find the milk thing, get the refrigerator, and the robot's in there, and he won't take the milk back. He keeps telling me, pass it on, or something like that. So you guys think I'm crazy?
I mean, I think I haven't seen the robot at the grocery store yet.
Nope. I completely believe you, because that's exactly the type of thing that would happen in this town.
Okay.
My dad would describe that
good.
as a mutually beneficial transaction.
Okay. Well, it weirded me out because when I went to customer service, they weren't for sure why the robot wouldn't take the milk back. So there it is.
Did you keep it?
Well, my mom said that we didn't need it because we'd already bought milk, and sure enough, there was a gallon and a half in the fridge already. So I was like, okay, so she knew what she was talking about, but the robot didn't, right?
Does it have a slight taste of WD-40?
No. Should it?
I mean, I don't know what kind of milk you're drinking at home, but
Yeah, no, I'm thinking like cow milk kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you want cow milk, not Jeep milk.
Okay, no, this was cow. Yeah, well, we've got in the fridge is cow milk, man. I don't know. No WD-40 except in the car.
You don't have to say cow milk. I mean, come on, it's not like they're going to make milk from anything else in the future. Certainly not like, nuts or rice or soy. That's just stupid.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm with you, dude. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so milk. It was just milk. No strange tastes. It was just weird, man. The robot walked up to me, talked to me, handed it to me, then wouldn't take it back. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, I would not drink that.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Monday. We'll say you're in the lunchroom. However many of you are in the same lunch period, are sitting at a table, and you overhear some of the other kids talking that apparently somebody found a dead body out in the dry creek bed that leads down to the river, and they're planning on going and looking at it after school.
A dead human or dog body?
Human.
Oh, okay.
Does one of them look like a young Will Wheaton?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to slap him and say, "Shut up, Wesley."
Wow.
Just to check, Is this Stacy's body? Because if it's not, I want to track down Stacy after the period that we have together.
Well, you are not certain if it's Stacy's body or not. They just
Okay.
said it's a dead body.
I'm just trying to figure out whether I'm in the scene or not.
Oh.
And does this sound recent, or this isn't what we experienced before with the camping site, right?
No, it's been
I feel like they.
a few weeks since the camping site murder.
So,
Butchery,
Brian, I
whatever it
think
was.
that since Cody and I are on the same lunch schedule, I don't think he and I are at this point with the other guys yet, because I think our lunch period
Okay.
is like coming up next. I think, right, Cody?
Sure, works for me.
All right. And so then during this time you were trying to track down Stacy?
Well, I want to try to look for Stacy after the class that we have together, assuming that she's in that class. And if
Yeah,
she's
so
not, then I'll go look.
that's your math class. And actually she is not in the class today. You haven't seen her all day.
Okay. And is this before or after lunch?
We'll say after lunch.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll let the lunch scene play out first then.
Were you actually going to slap somebody, Billy?
No, that was just humor.
I thought it was, but I wanted to be sure.
Humor to some.
I went from what was that movie? It was the movie where they looked at the body with Will Wheaton. Was it Stand By Me?
Oh, I don't know
I think
that
so.
one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was making two 80s cultural references at the same time.
They kind of canceled each other out, I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure Will Wheaton's not canon in this world? We could.
I'm trying to remember what we decided. It was the other world where there was no Star Wars. I don't think we determined
Right. This Battlestar Galactica was the big
the
hit.
status of Star
Got
Trek.
the lamp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the second running of syndicated original Star Trek.
In this universe, it's the odd numbered Star Trek movies that are good, and the even ones are bad.
There we go.
Yeah, nobody really enjoyed Wrath of John.
That's great. I love it.
Where Kirk's English teacher comes back.
Yeah.
That's great.
You still owe me your book report, Mr. Kirk. I'm working on it.
All right, so I think that the lunchroom scene has played out. I've given you the information that I wanted you to have. So, Cody,
Yeah.
you are trying to find Stacy. Where are you looking for her?
Well, I'm looking for her in class first, but she's not there.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm distracted for the rest of class then, and then I'm gonna go hunt for her after this class.
And I see him head
And
out,
where are you
and
gonna
I'm
go?
gonna. Hey, Cody, where are you going, man?
Stacy wasn't in my class, man.
What?
She left that graffiti on the gym wall. Well, I wonder if it's still there. Let's go see if it's still there.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Come on.
So I head over to the gym.
All
And is
right,
the
I'm following
graffiti gone, or is it still up?
It was actually the auditorium.
Oh yeah.
And actually, what did I say? Kevin's cousins was named.
Sarah, right? No, that's his sister. Man, wait, I probably wrote this down. Was I here when you named this?
Yeah, because we had that scene where you went down into the basement with her.
Oh, my janitor cousin.
Yeah, your janitor cousin.
Just want to say my janitor cousin sounds like a great indie movie title. Like, only on Netflix.
I don't know if I'd say great.
It'd be like
Steph.
the third feature on a drive-in movie.
Right after Weird Science, right?
Yes.
So Steph is out there, and she's trying to remove the mural from the auditorium wall.
Oh, hey, was it Steph?
Yeah.
Hey, we noticed this the other day, but didn't get a close look at it. Did you maybe notice any hidden clues or messages in the mural? You know, other than the one in the middle, the what is it kind of deal.
No, I don't think so. It's.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I wasn't really looking very close, but it's still here. I mean, I don't really know how to remove this from the wall, to be honest.
Soap and water.
No, that's what I've been trying. It
Always
doesn't seem
soap
to
and
be
water.
doing anything.
Oh well.
Maybe-
Ooh,
Maybe turpentine
must
or
be
something.
oil-based.
Well, good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
Okay, and I'm gonna head back.
I'm following Cody.
I'm sure, man. I'm sure it's Stacy. I'm sure she left
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I wonder.
But yeah, she doesn't show up to school today.
Yeah, that's really weird, man. Doesn't she like always show up?
Yeah, it's like she's stalking me, and all of a sudden she's not. I think after school we should go check out where she was staying and see if we can find anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with you. That's weird, man. That's
Okay.
weird.
Cool. Well, I'll catch up with you after
Okay,
school
cool.
then.
I'm gonna head to what it is. I forgot. I forgot which one it was at the end of the. Are we near the end of school day?
Yeah, we can zip forward and say we're at the end of the day, unless you had something else.
No,
you
I
wanted to
just
do.
I think I end my day with math, and that is like what.
I'm not keeping track
Yeah,
of your
why
school
did
schedule.
why did I have? It's like I'm not sure why I had to have math the last class of the day. But,
Yeah, add another page, couple of pages
It
to
is
my
what it
is.
planning document with every
Yeah,
kid's
yeah.
class
Yeah.
schedule on it, so that I can keep us
No,
on
I'm
track.
just kidding. Yeah, so something like that. I just go to like one of those classes where I'm like, it's the end of the day. Why am I here?
All right, so I presume that through the course of the rest of the day, you managed to communicate with one another and meet up after school.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Cody wants to
Mhm.
pursue Stacy,
Yep.
but you've also received the news about a dead body in the Dry Creek
Oh,
bed.
so our counterparts told us about that.
I presume so.
Okay.
Unless, I don't know who, Enzo and Kevin at
Yeah.
least would have been there, and Billy.
Mm-hmm.
Would any of you have had reason
We should-
not to tell them?
No, I think it would
No,
be
I mean,
like
once I know it's not a dog.
Are you just paranoid now that anytime there's a dead dog, people will be like, "It's Kevin.
Well, remember
Bring him in for
that,
questioning."
that Dry Creek bed was the place where you actually buried the dog.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah, it was a couple episodes ago.
Just a couple.
I mean, if there's a dead body, like we're there. So I do think Enzo at least would be most interested in that, pulling on that thread.
So Cody, you want to go with the crew and what? I know you wanted to check. What do you want to do, man? I'm with you this time.
Well, I think we got to go to, was it Don Dixon's house? That
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, it's kind of in the opposite direction, but like, if we just go to the Dry Creek bed and then immediately go check that out, we should be able to get both done. So like, I'll go to the Dry Creek bed first, but my mind
Okay.
is elsewhere.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Get our dead body kit. And
All right. I need investigation checks, please.
All right.
Oh, Kevin's gonna ace this. Hey,
Kevin did ace it
I did not.
in the literal sense of the word. All right.
I'm back just in time for investigation rolls.
Yeah, I need to hit my investigation.
Yep.
That you are. We're headed to the Dry
Yeah, we're
Creek
trying
bed
to-
to look for bodies.
Ah,
I
did we
don't
find
see
it
the
yet?
body at all.
whoa,
not
Joe
sure.
Meyer killed the body.
Hey,
Apparently, I should investigate myself then.
I'll give one of mine to whoever.
Wow. We got
Boom.
5 bonus successes here.
Yes.
nice.
You get down to the Dry Creek bed, follow it down 500 yards or so toward the Colorado River, and you find the body slumped in the mud.
Wait, the body's still there?
The body is still there,
Okay.
and
Have the police been by?
you don't see any signs of crime scene tape or anything like that.
Wow.
Apparently, the kids that discovered it haven't told anybody about it. It looks like it's been there for a couple of days, and it's wearing a white lab coat with a yin-yang symbol on the sleeve.
Ruh-roh.
Do we recognize who it is?
Well, it's lying face down in the mud right now.
I'm going to go turn it over.
The yin yang symbol.
Yes, you do recognize it. It's Lena. And
Oh, no.
Oh.
she has a neat circular hole in her forehead.
Oof.
Since you got so many successes, you can tell that she was dragged here. She wasn't killed here.
We recognize seeing the yin yang symbol. I remember having something like that in my sketchbook from the past.
Right. That was frequently associated with her. She usually wore it on the lapel of her lab coat, and she had named. Of course, you weren't here for this, but the others would have told you that she named some of her robots Yin and Yang.
Mm.
Oh, I remember that.
A cursory search of her pockets reveals that she's got an ID card with her picture, but the name Mona Sellen on it. And the ID card is from that Microlex company that you visited recently.
Okay. And just quick knowledge check. So Lena was involved with Don Dixon, right?
Don had a lot of pictures of her in his house.
Okay.
And he went on about something that he was doing, what he was doing with the birds for her.
Okay. So Stacy is involved with a couple of degrees, but
Possibly, yes.
okay.
Yeah, and so as we're investigating, I retch just a little bit, and then I look over at Cody. I'm like, who could have done this, man?
I don't know.
I mean, that's a clean shot in the head, man. I don't know a lot about guns.
Yeah.
But
So
Let's see. Cody didn't make an
Oh, it does look like a.
investigation check, so he's got no expertise to offer.
yep.
So it is a gunshot wound.
It's
It's
what
not
it
like
looks like to
they
me,
cut a
man.
hole in her head.
Um,
Oh, okay, that's what I was envisioning.
Has anybody here seen The Art of Self-Defense? The movie from a couple years ago.
no.
Missed that
Okay.
one.
No.
Won't spoil it, but
let's see.
there's a good movie worth a watch. There's a related gag that gets set up basically for the whole movie that I thought was
Is that
hilarious.
where they punched a hole in someone's head with their finger or
Spoiler.
something?
Yes. Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were saying that in character. I'm like, I don't remember there being an 80 movies called that. Usually, it would have had a much more flamboyant name like
Yeah, exactly.
Blood Dragon.
Yeah. Kung Fu Masters of
39 crack
the-
fingers.
Some
Yeah.
exotic locale name.
Yeah, Shadow Ninja 3: The Return.
Oh yeah, I could see the movie now.
Jomar, you got 3 successes on that, so I'm going to go ahead and this wound doesn't seem large enough to have been
Okay.
a bullet.
Okay.
It's quite narrow.
Is it cauterized?
No.
Okay, so that rules out laser.
And I don't see anything like a projectile near the body. Nothing like
No.
a through and through.
Well, she was.
Do I?
Wait,
Oh,
could that
go
mean
ahead,
that?
Billy, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry. So it's in. There's a hole in the front of her head, but there's not one out the back.
Correct.
Well, if it was a projectile, it could still be in there.
I retch again because it's been out for a few days. But what are we going to do, guys? What?
Well, I mean, let's go check on Stacy and report this from a payphone to the police.
Yeah, I mean, we could try our own autopsy, but that could look really bad if we're caught.
Also,
So
we need to cover our tracks. Like any footprints or anything else that we left in the mud and the dirt, we need to mess them up. We need to cover them over right now.
Okay.
All right. Billy, make a sneak check, please.
Whoa!
Nice.
My goodness.
Hot.
nice.
You are ninja.
What's Billy
You are
been
the
doing
wind.
with his free time?
Billy's
watching
been
ninja
drinking
movies.
his RC cola. It's Danger Zone, man. All I had to do was sing that.
Yeah, with these roles, we're not far from Vegas, right? The kids could take a roll.
There we go.
Although I am getting rather disconcerted because if we're once again we're getting some great roles for research and sneaking, but when it comes down to our lives are on the line.
The question.
Yeah, we're gonna whiff it during the boss fight, that's for sure.
Okay, so 3 success. Does that mean I successfully cover our tracks, so to speak?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
It is quite likely that nobody is going to know that you were even here.
Cool. Thanks, Billy.
I appreciate that no one asked Billy how he knows to do this stuff.
Thanks, Billy. Appreciate you doing that, man.
Quick, obfuscate the crime scene. Billy.
Billy's already putting on gloves. I already got it.
Yeah.
Billy's prepared.
You need to put on your sunglasses before you make a quip now. Oh, wait, that's the other end of the investigation. Sorry.
Right.
Billy is cleaning up all of the shell casings that don't even exist because...
Lena would be proud of the work I'm doing here. In fact, you could even say it, puts on the sunglasses. It would blow her mind.
Kevin's like,
Yeah.
too soon.
Much too soon.
This is
That
one of
was
my dates.
that's 15 years from now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so soon, no one gets it.
But your kids will love it.
Awesome.
All right, so then crime scene obfuscated, and on up to Don Dixon's house, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I want to head.
All right, so when you get there, what is it that you're going to do?
I'll try investigating again, I guess, and see if I have better success, because I want to see, so I want to see if, I don't know if we've been back here, but I want to see if anything's happened since we were last here, like if anybody's been here. And then after that, which is not investigation related, I'd also like to, especially now that we've seen her body, collect the Lena and Stacy related items in the house.
Okay. So since you've got a bonus success, you get to ask 3 of these questions.
Cool. Yeah, so I want to know what's happened here since we first found Stacy here.
All right. The house appears to still be occupied, probably by Stacy.
Okay. So she's just been continually here, it seems like.
The best you can tell without actually going inside and talking to her.
Okay. What threats can I perceive?
You circle around back behind the house just to reconnoiter, and through the window, you see Stacy's in there,
Okay.
and she raises her hand up, and a can of soup flies from the shelf, and she catches it.
Oh no, guys.
Oh.
It's Magneto. We have to find Magneto. Oh.
Are we with Cody when he sees this?
No, he'll have to tell you about it later.
Okay.
He's being...
Okay.
Okay. And, so then finally I'd like to know, how can I get into the house, preferably surreptitiously, maybe into the second floor?
Okay. There is an arbor. It's just starting to turn green with vines.
Okay.
And you can see that on the it goes up to the second floor, and you could probably reach the balcony if you climb it.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna tell this to the boys and girls then. All right, guys. So it looks like Stacy is still here.
Okay.
And I don't know how to say this properly, but it looks like she was moving a soup can without touching it.
You mean like a magician?
You mean like a Jedi?
Yes. Yeah, it was like the Force, man.
What?
It was
Like
crazy stuff.
on the TV show?
Yeah, like on the TV show. Wait, as in the moves things with her mind type of way, or as in the we'll crush your neck with it type of way?
Well,
because that's an important distinction.
I mean, as long as you're not a soup can, we should be fine.
I mean, she was moving stuff. There were no throats to be crushed, but I don't know how many chances I would take. I think we should try to get in through the balcony at the back.
And since that was a piece of information that came from your bonus success, you'll get an additional die roll to any sneak that you try to make getting into the house.
Okay. Cool.
And Inzel say, like, I'm down for sneaking, but why can't we just knock again? I mean, I've been gone for a while. But, I mean, I know she can crush us and all, but she's not friendly?
That's true. She could have killed you several times.
You can knock, man, but I feel like it's my turn to stalk her back a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Fair is
I
fair.
get it.
I want you to repeat that phrase very slowly.
Oh,
I mean, Enzo's always down to sneak, so
Moku, are you down with this too?
Sure.
Okay.
sneak patrol.
So are we rolling sneak?
I'm going to recommend that if you do it this way, that you just send Enzo in, because he gets to roll 10 dice, 11 with the bonus,
Okay.
Okay.
and that seems the
So he's running interference for us?
No, he's sneaking in, I think.
Oh.
And we'll run interference if we need to.
and
Okay.
what is it that he's going to do once he's inside?
Yeah, Enzo definitely wants to know what the plan is.
All right, man. So there's a bunch of pictures of Lena in there. And I think that you should take as much as you can that's related to her or to Stacy from the upper floor. And if you can see what Stacy's doing downstairs, that would be like ideal.
Without saying hi, right? Just we're going full
I mean,
sneak.
Do what you want, but make sure you get the pictures and stuff out before you say hi, you know?
All right.
No, I feel like we should really have a backup plan. Because I feel like we're just asking for this plan to go south on the dude.
no, I
I'll
mean,
go in.
just for once, maybe we don't need to break into a house.
Well, that's just crazy
That's
talk.
some crazy talk.
I'm kind of with him on this, and if I'm the one saying that should give everyone pause.
Yes.
You guys telling me that you're just afraid of having to face Jedi? Come on now.
Oh,
Jedi? No.
Okay,
Possible Lady Dark Lord of the Sith? Yeah, maybe.
exactly.
All right. Enzo rolls up his turtleneck. If you guys have anything else to say,
Wait. What if some of us hang back and just like two of us knock on the door?
I don't think anybody's wanting to knock on the door to begin with.
I mean,
I'll
Come
knock
on.
with somebody if somebody wants to do it with me. I'm okay.
I can do it.
Okay.
I can
I'll-
sif talk my way out of anything.
All right. I'm gonna go with Kevin and stand behind him as moral support.
well, if you want to save it for if I make a noise or something as backup.
That's my thought process as well.
You know, yeah.
Let me
yeah,
get
But
up
I'm not
there.
going to knock on the door. You guys can be the face-to-face team.
The sacrificial lambs.
There,
I don't know. I don't think they'll get attacked. Maybe I'll get attacked.
Oh, yeah. One of you guys is definitely getting a soup can to the face.
All right.
just like gym class all over again.
Maybe you'll be lucky and it won't be Campbell's clam chowder.
Oof.
Clam chowder's good.
All right. So
The more you talk, Kevin, the more it sounds like you're volunteering to go knock on the door.
Okay, I'm gonna go knock. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
and
knock.
I'm following with him.
Okay. Kevin knocks on the door in a suave way and then steps back a little, so he doesn't look like doesn't shock her and get shocked.
Suave way. What is happening?
all right. Well, Enzo will shimmy upstairs on the
All
railing.
right, so Enzo, go ahead and give me your sneak roll.
Do I need to do anything extra for those extra dice?
Yeah, how about you add you've got like a whole freaking lot of items. So we'll just give your flashlight a 1 there. So roll on
He turns it off.
roll the flashlight.
Oh, okay. No.
Oh my
Zero
gosh.
success.
Wait, but don't you get one more because of the
No, that
of
was
my
that was
investigate
with
roll?
that investigate roll. That's what the flashlight was
Oh.
doing.
Okay.
I told you. I told all of you.
Plan B.
All right, so fortunately you do have the plan B going on.
Yes.
And the two of you at the front door serve as an ample distraction. So, Kevin,
Oh yeah.
give me a charm roll to see if you're sufficiently distracting.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I'm
My
behind the
character's
bush
always.
watching this go down.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah. Rock on, man.
All right, so you knock on the door, and a few moments later, Stacy answers it, and she looks at you, kind of deadpan, and she says, "Oh, it's you. What are you doing here?"
We wanted to check on you because you didn't come to the dance.
Who says I wasn't at the dance?
I didn't see you.
Did you look everywhere?
Kevin did. Well, no, because but I have sources.
Sources.
Yeah, where were you? If you were hypothetically at this dance.
Well, it's none of your business, is it?
I feel like it is.
Well, your feelings have nothing to do with anything.
Oh, that's cold.
And I went, whoa.
So, how's Cody doing?
Gag me with a spoon. That Claude?
Ouch.
Okay. But yeah, you've got a point there. But
I mean, gag me with a spoon. That's like classic 80s burn.
I know, right?
But have you seen his toe lately?
His toe? What's his toe got to do with anything?
Well, what's not on his toe is what matters. I would like to point out that he lost his toe trying to save a girl from death that he wasn't even going on a date with.
She looks over your shoulder down the street and says, "Get lost. I got something else to do."
Okay. Well, I mean, do you need some help?
Jomar, I'm going to guess that you probably look back that direction to see what she's interested in. And there are two people getting out of a car and coming toward the house.
And so I'm tapping on the back of Kevin, trying to get his attention.
Oh,
those two.
Are these vampires? They look like vampires.
Well, it's daytime, so probably not.
Oh, they're cool vampires.
Unless they're daywalkers.
I was going to ask that.
They're daywalkers.
How do any of you know what that is?
Daywalkers? Dude, come on.
That movie did not come out in the 80s.
Oh,
yeah, but the comic
movie
was around.
Okay.
Oh, the sparkly one.
Was the original Daywalker, was that, what's his face? Wesley Snipes?
Blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No.
That was the original.
I'm talking about hang on, I'll look it up. Go. All right, so do I get Kevin's attention about these people that are walking up? Are they walking up behind us?
Yeah, they're coming from behind you.
Okay, and I'm trying to get Kevin's attention.
Okay, I'm like, what?
Dude, behind us. People.
In
a dapper manner, I turn around and look.
All right, well, you see those two people coming up. They've got a plastic, the man is carrying a plastic sack.
Like a grocery bag?
Yeah, it's a 7-Eleven bag.
Oh.
Not big enough for a person, is what you're telling me.
Well, maybe what's left of one.
Okay. Dude.
Not
really?
a very big person, anyway. In the meantime, Enzo slips in through the window on the balcony. So, Enzo, what are you doing?
Well, now that I've recovered from my epic fail and got my cat-like reflexes back, I think it's gonna... Because I've been here before, right? So I think I remember where the pictures were in the bedroom, on like the nightstand.
Right. So you can gather up a couple of pictures of Lena from the upstairs and grab Dawn's journal. But most of the stuff was down in the living room, including a rather large and unwieldy portrait.
And she's at the front door?
Yes.
Okay. So I could slip down the stairs. You said it's in the living room?
Most of the pictures were in the living room, yes.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to clear out everything I can in the bedroom, the photos. And I'm going to try to creep down the stairs and hopefully make eye contact with Kevin or Jomar to keep her busy.
When you get down the stairs, they're at about the point in the conversation where Stacy's telling them to scram. And you make eye contact with Kevin. And from here, you can see that large portrait is it's probably a good 2 feet by 3 feet, hanging up right next to Einstein.
So I need the portrait?
Well, if the plan was to hide all evidence that there was a connection between this house and Lena, then that's quite a big, significant piece of evidence.
All right. Well, I think I'm looking at my bag to see if there's anything.
We could burn the house down.
Do I have any matches?
Yes, let's cover a tenuous connection between somebody that we don't like and the murdered victim with an act of arson.
It's not arson if she's okay with it. She's squatting on it.
We already covered up a crime scene. And hey, man, we didn't start the fire. It was already burning.
Oh, man. Seriously? So, Brian, the two people, did they end up getting up to where Kevin and I were before Enzo got out of the house, or is he still in the house?
Not yet. He's still in the house, and they're just getting out of their car right now.
Okay.
And,
all right, cool.
and I was wondering, is there a window in the living room kind of back out, like in the opposite direction?
These two things here are windows, and this is a glass door.
I think I'm going to try to take the painting off the wall and slip it out of one of the corner windows into the back where our backup crew of like Mogu and Cody might be nearby. So.
All right, so then we've got 3 successes on that charm roll, so I'll go ahead and let that cover your activities. Mogu and Cody see that this window opens and the large portrait of Lena
just like dangling. He's like, hey, over here. The painting is gesturing to you. Like,
and these 2 people are now coming up the road, approaching the house. So what are Kevin and Jomar doing?
Oh, I'm like,
well, I've gotten his attention.
I'm like, do you know these people, Stacy? In a nonchalant manner.
She says, yes, get out of here.
Kevin, we got to go, man. Come on.
Do you need help?
No, go
Kevin,
away.
We got to go, Kevin.
Okay.
Gotta go.
Okay, I mean...
Billy's mouthing to himself, take the hint.
Kevin's like, oh, okay, we'll go. We'll definitely leave the property. And we start to walk over to where the other people are, but kind of towards the... in a misdirected manner.
All right, so you leave the porch as these other 2 people come up. Enzo, are you slipping out the window? Is that your plan?
I think I slip the painting just below the window and go right out after it and kind of sneak off in the opposite direction, just knowing where Stacy's view line is, or eye line.
Jomar and Kevin see that these 2 people just hand Stacy the plastic bag and then leave without saying anything to her. Enzo, Mogu, and Cody get the photographs and journal away from the house. And you hear Stacy scream at a profanity as she gets back into the house and realizes that someone's been in here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the painting's pretty obvious. So we gotta run, guys.
You think?
I tried to leave a copy while I was there. I did a quick sketch, but I don't think it's gonna hold for very long.
Just doodling on the wall.
Yeah.
How far did we all meet?
Maybe she won't notice.
How far did we all meet outside the house? Where did we go to talk? Like, are we off the grounds, or are we still close to the house?
I say we
figure
don't
I'm
stop
moving
doing
away.
it to the clubhouse.
Oh, so we went to the hideout, you think?
What do you guys think?
My vote is for running.
It's like at least 100 yards away.
Yeah. So, Brian, are you okay if we all head to the hideout? Okay.
Yeah, that's just perfectly fine. And we are at 8:00 now.
Whew.
So let's go ahead and wrap up. This has been episode 12 of the Quantum Childhood Actual Play Podcast. I, Wagner, Part 1. The music for this episode is entitled Bad Robots by Nicholas Judy of Dark Fantasy Studios. The Tales from the Loop RPG is based on the art of Simon Stallenhog and uses the Year Zero game engine. More episodes of Quantum Childhood and of the Geek at Arms podcast can be found at geekatarms.com.